Hey guys, it's Justin once again with Shock Therapy, and we're here to show you how to install radius rods on a Turbo S. These radius rods are going to do a few things for you. Number one, they're much stronger than stock. Number two, you'll be able to align the rear of the car, at least the camber section, whereas you cannot do that with the stock radius rods. Another advantage to our radius rods is that they have a huge 3/4 inch diameter rod end for adjustability. These are the largest rod ends on the market, as opposed to the industry standard 5/8. They will last the longest and not squeak like a standard 5/8 rod end does.
What's up guys, Mitch with Shock Therapy. Today we're going to be showing you how to install the rear radius rods on a Turbo S.
The first step is to jack up the rear of the car until the tires are just off the ground. Make sure that you use jack stands at all times for safety. Next, remove both wheels and tires. Next, remove the muffler cover so that you have better access to the inside radius rod bolts. Next, loosen the hardware holding the upper radius rod to the vehicle. Make sure that you save all of the factory hardware. With the upper hardware gone, you can now remove the upper radius rod. Next, loosen the lower radius rod hardware and remove the lower radius rod.
Alright guys, so I'm going to explain a couple little things here on the Turbo S radius rods. First off being that all of your spacers, the high miss spacers, are going to be the exact same size for the frame side and the hub side, so there's no confusion there. It doesn't matter where these go. We do have a longer lower radius rod and a shorter upper radius rod. Your longer one is going to come from us already locked, so that means it goes onto the car, you don't adjust it. It goes on, you tighten it down, you're done. The longer one is the lower one, the shorter one is the upper. That is what's going to control and adjust your camber inside the car. So another little pro tip, you'll notice on the rod itself it does have a line etched into the rod itself. That indicates the left hand side. The other side has no line in it, it's smooth, that's your right hand side. What we like to do here at the shop is make sure that both your left hand sides are either on the frame side or on the hub side, so you know which way each rod goes.
Next, you can install the longer, lower, locked down radius rod. First, install the stainless steel spacers, and then install the radius rod on the car using the factory hardware.
Alright guys, so another little pro tip, you might have to use a little bit of a mallet just to get it started into the hub because it is such a tight fit there. But once you get it started inside there, you should just be able to slide it right on into where it needs to go.
Next, install the shorter upper radius rod. Put the stainless steel high miss spacers into the rod ends, making sure that the left-hand threaded line marked end is on the inside. Use all the factory hardware when you install this upper radius rod. Now you can tighten all the factory hardware on the new radius rods that have been installed. Since these are 12mm bolts, they should be torqued to 90 foot-pounds. Repeat these steps on the opposite side.
Alright guys, so another pro tip on the lower on the passenger side of the car. This lower bolt is kind of tough to get to. What we found is that if you use the closed end of the open wrench side, fish it basically down in there, you'll be able to grab it with the closed end of the wrench and you'll be able to impact it out.
With all of your hardware tightened and torqued, you can install the wheels and tires. Remove the jack stands and lower the car back onto the ground. Make sure that you settle the rear suspension by moving the car back and forth or driving it around the block. Come to a stop without hitting the brakes. You cannot settle the suspension merely by jumping up and down on the car. As always, we recommend that you take your car to a qualified alignment shop to do the alignment properly. But it is also a good idea to get the tires close before you do so. Take a step back and eyeball the rear tire compared to the front tires. The only adjustment that you have is camber, with the top of the tire facing in or outward. Try to adjust the upper radius rod inward or outward merely by twisting it to line the rear tire up with the front tire.
Yep, good.
With your camber set as close as you can to match the front tires, use a little bit of Loctite on the threads and tighten the jam nuts for all of the rod ends on the upper radius rods. The lower radius rods are already set and locked. You do not need to touch those. Make sure that you lock the jam nuts on the opposite side. Remember to install the muffler cover once all of the jam nuts are locked. One of the most important parts of this installation is to install the shock therapy badges. Once the radius rods are set and locked in place, install these on the lower radius rods since they are never going to move throughout the life of the car. Thank you, Mitch, for showing us how to install those radius rods, and as you've seen him do it, it's actually fairly easy to do. One thing to keep in mind after 1 to 200 miles is to check the jam nuts on all of the radius rods to make sure that they're still tight. Another thing we always recommend is that you take your car to a qualified alignment shop to make sure that the rear is set perfectly. As with any of our other products, if you need some individual parts for your radius rods, they're available on our website at any time. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you click the bell to receive notifications every time we post a new video. If you'd like to purchase other products of ours, then visit our website at shocktherapist.com or give us a call at the shop, 623-217-4959.
Yep.
Stuff going on again. More shame of
Are we ready?
Yep. Oh, you mother.
I'm gonna get you. Drop the nut, Josh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Was there
Mitch
any-
is fast as f***. It's Mitch, and I'm trying to come up with new intros every single time.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Next, I'm gonna do cartwheels.
Yeah.
I'm not confused, clearly.
I'm not confused.
It's a wrap.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you guys can make noise.
We gotta do you real quick, right?
Yeah.